But
Definitely
definitely,
you put crumbled bacon on a turd and it tastes delicious. I'm not saying that from experience.
it's from
Or is
experience.
It might have been from experience.
Hey, everybody. I'm Ray.
And I'm Paul.
And I'm Bill.
And we are the Alconauts.
And once again, we take that trip all the way to the French portion of Canada, the home of the Potin, the Montreal Canadiens, and formerly the Quebec Nordiques. Ray, give us a tale of the tape on our beer today.
Alrighty. So once again, we are trying a beer from Belgh Brasse Bitt A Tibi. It's a pale ale. This one comes in at 5.5%, and it's 26 IBUs.
Let's crack these babies open, and let's find out what's inside. Oh, that is a nice caramel
darker.
amber
Definitely
look.
amber, yeah, for sure.
I was not expecting that.
Well, I think a lot more IPAs are darker than you think.
But it's not an IPA. It's just a PA.
It's almost like a caramelly kind of rye smell coming out of this.
All right. Anyways, cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Jesus,
Cheers, right? Cheers, Bill.
Yeah, cheers.
Oh, they're
Cheers,
actually
cheers,
clink.
cheers.
There we go.
Wow, that's not what I expected at all. That's
Holy crap.
So pale.
Yeah.
The word pale means light in color. So I don't really understand how this is a pale ale.
I feel lied to.
I feel lied
pulled
to.
the wool over my eyes on this one.
I mean, it's delicious though. I really like it. I would say out of the three, I would say this is my favorite of the three.
Wow. It is a big flavor.
Yeah, bold, definitely. And again, it's like an English ale.
Yeah, that's exactly what
Not
I'm
a
getting.
pale ale by any means.
A little
I
bit
don't
of
think.
rye finish on it.
There's a
nice
hop-
little tip of hops there on the edge of the
Yeah,
tongue.
but again, it's not a hop heavy.
It's not a smack you in the face kind
No.
of hop bomb bitterness.
No. This is really, really nice.
It kind of reminds me of the English bitter ale that we had, the cup and saucer. That one was a little. I didn't quite feel the flavors really connecting. This one's kind of has a bit of a ride in terms of bitters. You get the bitters at the beginning, it settles down in the middle, and you get the bitters at the end. You get that slight. I want to say it's almost like a toffee malty taste.
Geez,
There's a sweetness in there.
There's a burnt taste to it as well, like which can be overpowering, but I find comes nicely in this.
Is it burnt toast? Because you might be having a.
I might be having a stroke.
Now what? What is it, Mrs. Gold?
Burnt toast. Dr. Penfield, I can smell burnt toast. Dr. Wilder Penfield. He cured my seizures and hundreds.
Our Canadian viewers will recognize this from Canadian Moment. Burnt toast, I smell burnt toast, doctor. How can I smell burnt toast?
Yeah, this is it's surprising. It's a really, really, really pleasant
Especially
nice surprise.
Especially middle of winter.
Yeah.
It's not a summer beer.
It has to be a cold winter's day by the fireplace with your.
Yeah.
I can almost say like a stogie in hand.
Oh, hey.
Stogie
See,
in
I'm
hand.
Now we're
I'm
talking.
liking this with a nice prime rib and maybe some roasted Brussels sprouts and bacon.
Okay, fuck the roasted Brussels sprouts. Bacon throw in.
Okay, no.
They knew what they were getting into. I say, let them crash.
But
definitely-
definitely.
You put crumbled bacon on a turd and it tastes delicious. I'm not saying that from experience.
It's from
Or is it?
experience.
It might have been from experience.
That's a weird cycle of life. You eat the turd and bacon, you shit it back out, you put some bacon on it again, you eat it again, you shit it back out. It's almost a perpetual machine of food.
I mean, I wouldn't go out of my way to have a turd covered in bacon. But if I had to have a turd, I would wish that it was covered in bacon. Mistake this for a glass of bitters. A glass of, not bitters, bitter.
So we're not saying we don't like your beer. We're just saying
Rename it. That ain't right.
maybe there was a
Maybe this
miscommunication in the
actually,
marketing department.
Maybe this used to be called the Red.
We just made a beer. What do we call it? I don't know. Maybe we call it Indian Pale Ale. I don't know.
Okay, now people are going to come and get us. It's part of the name. It is officially written in that it's a Bitt A Tibi
ST.
which is host. Once again, for those of you that don't know
Wow.
the ins and outs of French Canadian swear words, anything that occurs in a church is fair game.
Altar boy.
No, that's a good word.
And if you'd like to sponsor us, Coors Light, I'm right here.
Silver bullet.
Right to my heart.
Look, hey, look at those mountains turn blue.
Watch my balls turn blue.
Oh dear.
It's been a year.
Yeah, and then we go to Ecuador and eat guinea pigs.
I would love to try guinea pig.
I would love to.
I would love to try
pig.
it.
Yeah, cuy they call it. I think.
I think it would taste good.
I think it would taste. Well, I mean, it depends what it's fed, but yeah.
Yeah,
I think it would taste
it's gonna be
delicious.
bread for
I
food.
mean, it's gonna be it's gonna be eating like grains and stuff. It's gonna be delicious.
Okay, well, let's do the final chug. I want you to explain the rules, like someone got your order wrong at a restaurant, and you're not getting a discount.
I would like to see the manager of this brewery. Listen,
Bill's counting
this
us
is
in.
not a pale ale. This is a red ale or an amber ale. It's definitely not a pale ale.
And my friend Karen over here, when I count down from 3,
I should have brought
and
my
we
Karen
hit
with.
1 and I say go, she is going to crush all of this beer. So anyways, let's do 3, 2, 1, go.
Go.
Man, I'm almost done already. Oh, just go. And still covering himself in beer and finishing last, our brave leader.
Oh, good. Let me start this one off. I would say pleasant surprise that it's not as pale ale-y as I thought it would be. It's got the bitters at the beginning. It mellows down the middle, and you got the bitters in the end. It goes down pretty good. It's pretty smooth. I enjoy it. I'm not going to buy a large amount of this, but I do a 6-pack. Fire, wintertime, it'd be awesome.
This is my favorite. I wouldn't drink it in the middle of summer as like something to quench my thirst, but in the winter time, a nice beer to have like on a cold night. Again, as a cooking beer, it would be fantastic. I would keep a 12 of this in my fridge probably if I had a fridge large enough to keep a 12 of everything I'd want.
I'm with these guys. Definitely not a pale ale. Not what I was expecting. Pleasantly surprised. Yeah, I think I'm a 12-pack on this one because, like Bill said, this would be a great beer to cook with.
Those are our final opinions. We are just enjoying this. So I'm going to say keep pushing out those gold medal beers. We're enjoying them. Thank you very much. And with that being said, I'm Paul.
I'm Ray.
And I'm Bill.
And we are the Alconauts.
Merci mon ami.